perfect from the field, you've got to continue to milk the hot hand. Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfect.
The Lakers have taken the early lead.
They've gotten a big lift from their bench. That balanced scoring really bodes well for them.
The first quarter has ended, and both teams have been lighting it up. The score, 37-30. Welcome back to the beginning of the second quarter. We're getting underway. Here's Kidd. 8 points for him. And for tomorrow night at 7:30, Kings will be on the road as they take on the Spurs at the AT&T Center. Start to...
Watch out below. Run for cover, young fella. Fantastic pass to set the alley-oop jam up there. You gotta love that.
Here's Fisher. Bynum backs in. Shoots from the post. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And here is Howard. Good. 2 hands for safety. And they draw to within 3.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
Here's our test.
Get up!
Good gets the board inside.
Ill-advised shot there, no question about it.
The turnover by Dallas. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. They'll be playing the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Fisher. To Fisher. Jacks up the triple. Shot's good. Sweet touch by the 14th-year veteran out of Little Rock. Derek Fisher, solid in every regard, on and off the floor.
Really classy. Very classy. Champion. Off the court, on the court, and a great team player. And a leader. Watch the respect he gets from his teammates and the way he produces and handles himself. He's the epitome of what you want to see in a pro basketball player.
It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Los Angeles is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Here's Fisher. Here's Brown. Josh Howard grabs the board.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
Kidd. And here is Howard. He's covered by Fisher. Terry makes the long-distance connection. 11 points in the game.
Well, the D was in the area, but when you're guarding a sharp shooter like that, you need to be airtight on him before he catches the ball.
Here's what's going on tomorrow night. It's going to be the Houston Rockets at the Rockets Arena. They play host to the Portland Trail Blazers. It'll get rolling at 7:30 Eastern.
You know they're going to be extra hyped up for this one.
You're right. And here is Howard. Here's Kidd. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Nowitzki. Rebounded by Odom.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Here's our test. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead him to the rack.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfect.
Dallas calls timeout. Both teams changing it up. And here is Marion. Off the inbound. Off the inbound pass. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. They get Paul Gasol. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be matched up against Houston. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. He can't get the first. Shawn Marion, to me, has always been one of the more versatile players in this league. He can play 5 positions,
yeah.
and he has guarded five different positions.
That's the thing that stands out. He's been able to defend multiple positions, every position on the floor, and he's always expected to be able to do that and has done it. And then he plays big minutes, so he's been a guy that I think sometimes has been a bit undervalued for his productivity over the course of his career.
Here's Fisher to Brown. Inside, Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. About 8.5 minutes left in the half. Correa dumps it off, deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. And here's what's in store tomorrow night at 7:30. It'll be the Dallas Mavericks playing on the road as they take on the Clippers at Staples Center. That one gets underway at 7:30 Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch.
Here's Nowitzki. The shot is off, and the Lakers go with it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Stolen by the Mavericks. Here's Correa. Drops in the breakaway layup. Here's Fisher. Right around 8 minutes left in the second. Right wing. Fisher. Rebounded by Howard. The Mavericks trailing. The break is on. Here's Ross from short range. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Derek Fisher.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Ross shooting 2. Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. Here's Fisher. About 7.5 minutes left in the half. To Odom. Baseline. Hard test with the ball. Working on Howard. Here's Gasol. Gently drops it in. He's got 8.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
Ross. And it's tied up.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him and he drains